Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Neck. We have got live tournament action coming at you right now on Tal'Darim Altar LE. Phenomenal map, and we are going to be watching Terran versus Terran. Talk about a wide open center of a map. I mean, these guys potentially could have some serious tank wars on this map. We will see what they are going to go here. I really love the different build orders that these guys give us. Interesting playstyle from both of these individuals. They will be spawning in cross positions on this map. So it is a long distance here. We may not see a rush out of these individuals. But, I mean, there's a back door here on this side to the base. There is a back door here on this. They can jump down and then back up here. So we could potentially see some Reaper harass from these guys. Alright, and Swift saying CVO on the live stream. That's what we like to hear. Some people rooting for somebody. Go, go, go. Let's see some more rooting. We want to see some more fans. Who is going to win this one? It's going to be pretty interesting. I mean, CVO is a very methodical player. He's got great micro. He did get caught off guard in that last matchup with those Reapers. Probably will not be letting that happen to himself again. But SevenFlow, I mean, he has got the skills as well. I mean, both of these guys have got everything it takes to really be phenomenal, phenomenal players to take down this the first place in this tournament. We do have a barracks going down for both players. Let's watch this on production tab. The timings here, fairly even. No gas. Oh no, the gas is already completed for SevenFlow. The gas is actually relatively late here for CVO. Not really late. It's just in comparison to SevenFlows. Well, I think I get their names mixed up a couple times. Yes, it is round of 32. So these guys are battling it out to make it to the top 16. Which will be kicking off tomorrow night. So I am super pumped for that. Yep, so everybody out there who is watching, make sure and show up tomorrow night right around 5 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. We are going to be kicking off the round of 16 tomorrow night. And one of these players will be in that round. So that is going to be tons of fun to watch. Factory going down here for SevenFlow. Got his Marine out to take out this scouting SCV. Almost getting a snipe there. Did not, however. He did lose his own scouting SCV in the base of CVO. Good, I'm glad CVO has got some fans out there rooting for him. That should make him happy. Got to love it. But Factory yet again. So interested to see what he's going to start pumping out here. I'm probably... where is he going with this? Starport. He's going to react. What's he going to do with it? Oh, he's going to put it on this reactor. So he's going to be going for Hellions. Looks like Hellion drops. He's got his Starport on the way. So yeah, he's going to be getting some medevacs out, it looks like at this point, with some Hellions and doing some Hellion drops in the back of his opponent's main. Now this will probably be scouted here by CVO. He has got the back door on this side covered and the back door on this side covered with sight by buildings. So he probably will notice, unless he's able to sneak back here in the back. And right here is about the only good drop position right now for SevenFlow. Actually, he could sneak back behind here and drop here as well, but... or even right here, I guess. But, well, no, because he would notice here, I think, from the refinery. Oh, that's funny. N minus premature liftulation. I like that. I'm going to steal that, man. That's hilarious. Premature liftulation. Oh, good stuff. This is so interesting to me that CVO abandons his barracks play on occasion and just starts floating his barracks out across the map. I mean, it's one thing when you see a factory, because you see that all the time, and so we kind of get used to that, but interesting to see somebody saying, I don't need any more barracks units. I'm going to start floating my barracks out across the map. And he goes for this heavy Starport Factory play. Starport Factory, look at this. Starport Factory, Starport Factory. He builds them right next to each other and then can switch them back and forth between the tech labs. So pretty interesting stuff. I mean, it's really an interesting style of play that he's developed here. I've never seen it before, so I'm definitely going to say that this is something that he has built himself, not copying from another individual. And at this level of play, that is, I mean, wonderful stuff to see somebody pioneering a new play style. Any of you guys out there who are friends of CVO, let me know, how he comes up with these builds. Do you guys practice with him on a regular basis? I'd like to hear some of that, some of the practice and lifestyle or gameplay, I guess, from CVO. What does his track record look like? How does he develop these styles of play? Be interested to see, because he has really got something going here with this factory starport combo early on off one base. Let's take a look here at units tab for just a moment. Fairly even in the economy. However, SevenFlow does have one base up on his opponent. And here comes a Banshee. Cloak is not quite on the way yet, but we have got to find a way here for CVO to deal with this. Here comes a Raven. And Cloak coming out right now. Drop going to be commencing. There's the Viking going to deal with this before the Cloak comes out. So nicely done there by CVO. He is going to want to start gearing up for an expansion of his own, I think, at this point, so that he does not start to fall behind in the economy. Don't know. If he had an air unit, he would be able to spot it, but it's floating above the high ground, so ground units will not see it, I think. It's kind of silly, isn't it? Let's take a look at his... Well, it's definitely not in his sight, but... Yeah, duh. I have considered it, and I have actually done it before. So I have... he's asking me if I've considered dual commentary. And the answer to that is absolutely. And I have a couple people that cast with me on occasion, and I get people actually beating down the door almost on a regular basis asking if they can come cast with me. And I have an application process already set up for people who want to cast with me. So it's actually pretty cool, and I do like having co-casters on. Well, I don't have my friend on tonight. He was Alt Totoro. He's a really good friend of mine, does some good co-casting with me. Tons of fun to listen to. And he has always got some wonderful things to say. Always got an interesting perspective on games. Yeah, this is going to be landing it. That's funny. Okay, there's the expand for CVO. He is going to be getting that out in position here in just a moment. Not a bad idea. I love this unit composition from both of these players. This is phenomenal stuff. Look at this, CVO just playing around with his barracks. This is really quite interesting. Up and down, up and down. He is going to decide to let... Yes, Alt is a team. It is the team of Alt StarCraft. And Alt StarCraft is the company that I work for. Doing this casting, this tournament, is called Alt July. And as you can see, there's starting to be a trend here. It's Alt this and Alt that. So it's a brand new company. And we are in open enrollment right now for the team. So anybody out there who is listening and wants to start to get in on Team Alt, what we have to do is have you start talking to Alt Totoro. He is going to be the team leader for now. He is a diamond level Protoss player. He just started playing 2 months ago and has really made leaps and bounds in his gameplay. Just now making a diamond. So, I mean, yeah, he's definitely not as good as some of the other guys out there, but I'm going to stick with him. It is one of his dreams, and he is helping me out in a lot of ways. We are kind of partners in the Alt StarCraft business and doing a lot together. So if you guys want to get in on Team Alt, let me know, and I will hook you up with Alt Totoro. We'll start making some play here. But look at this attack. SevenFlow going to be using the low ground here and sight with his Vikings. Not bad. Look at all of these Hellions. Wow. Pretty heavy Hellion play from both players. Wow, cVo has the upper hand in the air battle here, and that is nice to see. That is probably because of those dual starports he had very, very early on. And now these siege tanks in the position where they got to get the heck out of there. Yeah, I can see you. Nicely done, duh. You have got your next 15 seconds of fame. And keep adding them up, buddy. We are going to put this video on YouTube. Everybody is going to see you. That is okay. We don't mind. That's why I keep myself open. You can see that I don't keep myself on busy during these tournaments. I like to get some things. Most of the people that message me are, participating in nice ways. Don't worry about it, duh. He says he really did not mean to do that. It is okay, buddy. It was absolutely okay. It is okay. I do not mind at all. It's kind of fun for everybody. What I really like to see is that people are so involved, and I think that a lot of people will appreciate what's going on. And it's really neat that we've got such a nice community building up behind these alt tournaments. And as we can see here, cVo finally has got his expansion up and running. At the same time, SevenFlow saturating his third. So SevenFlow in pretty dang good position. cVo kind of on his back at this point. And cVo having to take this expansion as quickly as possible and knows that he's got to do it to stay in this game economically. Look at his main just about mined out here. And interesting to see that SevenFlow is backing out a little bit. I guess he just didn't have the air superiority that he needed to continue that attack. But man, cVo's build order is just phenomenal. I really have got to get in on how he is coming up with this build order. It is really quite interesting. He's really the first person I've ever seen that does double factory, double starport. Just like that, right off the bat. And now continuing to add to that, he's got two more starports in his base. Really interesting build, and he really gets that air superiority. That's a tough word to say. My goodness. But really, really fun stuff to watch. Oh my goodness, is somebody going to get cut out of position here? Now cVo's ground army getting completely obliterated here. Oh, and some Thors. Pretty clutch Thors here. These Banshees are going to have a fun time with that. And SevenFlow's army moving in. The ground army doing a lot of economic damage here to cVo. cVo going to be in a lot of trouble. Look at all of his... Oh my goodness. These Hellions from SevenFlow doing an insane amount of damage. Look at this now in the main. Killing off all of his SCVs. Units tab going to show he is down to 6 SCVs. Oh my goodness. cVo in a severe amount of trouble here trying to figure out how he is going to hold this attack off. And he has got his very nice air army now landed on the ground. The Viking side of it are doing the ground assault at this point, having to do something to hold off this ground army. Is he going to be able to make something happen here? I do not know. It looks like he is going to go into a base trade situation at this point. He is sending his army out across the map right now. And we do have 5 Hellions and 1 siege tank happily blasting away here in the main of cVo. And here comes the attack from cVo. Are the defenses of SevenFlow going to be enough? That is a lot of Thors. My goodness, that's a lot of Thors. Look at all those Thors and Vikings, and this looks like it is about to be it. cVo bringing these guys up into the air and giving the GG. Very, very well done there by SevenFlow. My goodness, that was a phenomenal game. I cannot wait to get that up on YouTube. So we are going to have some tons of fun here in the next round with SevenFlow. That will be tomorrow night. Everybody come check him out. That was great. Nicely done. And thank you, cVo. We always love to have you come out and play. And we will hope to see you in the next couple tournaments. Thanks again to everybody out there watching. Don't alt tab. Always alt StarCraft. We will see you guys next time.